Actually, it's winter season now, so that's why different outfit, full sleeve shirt, t-shirts now. But listen, I got the 12 mini 2 days ago, and if you don't follow me on Twitter or you have not subscribed to the channel yet, you would not know that I actually been using the regular iPhone 12 since the day it came out, since more than 2 weeks now. And you know, I think I've been able to manage with this size, although this is a pretty big phone. एक हाथ से तो use नहीं कर सकते हैं. And since I'm coming from an iPhone 7, I'm actually used to using a phone with just one hand, and that is the reason I was this excited for the 12 mini. So once again, I got it from an offline store because सिर्फ offline store पर ही GST registration and HDFC का card offer available है. It's neither available on the Apple online store or on Flipkart, which is very disappointing. But one thing that I noticed with the boxes of the iPhone 12 size के अलावा obviously is that even though these are black iPhones, the wallpapers on the box are almost blue. This actually confused me in the store when I went to purchase these phones because मैंने तो black iPhone मांगा था और ये blue. Thankfully they print the configuration at the back of the box, so that chilled me out. Now, the reason I went with the black color in the mini as well is because of the matte black aluminum frame. I talked about this in my iPhone 12 video as well. It's easily the best part of the design because the rest of the phone, like the back of the phone, is glass and it's glossy. So it attracts all the fingerprints. But luckily you don't see the back of the phone as often. What you see is the front and the aluminum frame, like when you keep it on a table. In fact, when it's kept on a table, the matte black frame looks incredibly premium. In fact, I'm pretty sure you've heard online that most of the people are calling the entire 12 lineup because of the flat edges an upgrade to the iPhone 5. But I think the 12 mini is the real upgrade to the iPhone 5, especially in this black color. It's only slightly bigger, but it has very similar flat edges and antenna band key placement is also very similar. The only difference is unfortunately the 12 mini does not have round volume buttons, but then it has a massive screen compared to the iPhone 5. Also, speaking of the display, there is this issue that I've seen a bunch of people tweet about. It's that when you apply a certain screen guard and a certain case together on the 12 mini, the display is just not as responsive. The gestures are not as fluid. The touchscreen actually is not as responsive. Now, I have not applied a screen guard and I'm not using a case, and I will not be using a case and a screen guard in my usage. Actually, you know what? I'll actually get a case and a screen guard to find out if there is actually a display issue. But as of now, it's just fine. I'm using it naked, so it's actually very smooth. But let's talk about the size. So now that I'm coming from an iPhone 12, it is considerably smaller. The speaker is slightly tinier. The camera module is slightly smaller, and it is also tightly packed at the top left. In the regular 12, there is some space, there is some padding. And when you hold the mini, the thumb automatically lands on the power button. It is very compact. And this allows for one-handed usage. So I can easily access the control center and the notification panel with just one hand, which is simply not possible on the regular 12. Now, up till now, I've actually not switched to the mini because I've been using the regular 12. But I think after the 12 review, which is incoming in just a few days, I think I'll switch to the mini. I think I'll put my SIM card in this and use it for long enough to find out if I can actually live with this. If this is actually more convenient than the regular 12 for long-term usage, because there's a lot to talk about, like the thermal performance because of the size, the battery because of the size, media consumption, the charging speed. There's so much to talk about. I'll make a dedicated review of this, and I think it'll be pretty fun. But one thing for sure is, I'll actually like to quote Sumukh Rao from Twitter. It's that you need to get the 12 mini for the right reason. You don't want to get this because it's the cheapest iPhone flagship of 2020. You need to get this because of the size, because it's for a very specific target audience. And if you don't belong to that, and if you get it because it's the cheapest flagship iPhone, you will be disappointed. It's not for everyone. It's for few people, and you might not be one of them. But if you have any queries, let me know in the comment section below, and maybe even follow me on Twitter for any updates on this. and make sure to do the needful. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.